he was going over sex, right? Right? You said you got a girlfriend? You said not yet, right? So you looking for one, right? You have one? You? No? Not yet? Okay. So let me ask you something. Who in a single mother household? Or a household with just the mother as a single parent? Any of you? Okay, good. Any of you got sisters? You got sisters? You got sisters? Huh? Okay. How would you feel if one of your homeboys was jumping up and down on your sister?
Bring it up.
Huh?
Bring it up.
Tell me how you feel about that. Explain how you feel about that. Huh?
Swing, boy.
Give me Sirach chapter 7, verse 24.
Bring it out.
Wait. You'll do what?
Swing.
Swing? What's that mean? I don't understand. You want to fight? You want to fight? Why? You want to jump up and down to somebody else's sister?
Right.
That's like, I mean, I had to ask first.
You got to ask who? The brother?
Yeah.
How about the father?
Yeah.
Right. You got to ask the father. Now look, I know I'm not marrying your daughter, but I just want to jump up and down in it. That what you going to ask me? Huh? I mean, look, we being real, right?
Bring it up.
We being real, right? How about you? You said you already had a girlfriend before.
Yeah.
Right? You virgin? Yeah? Okay, I know you don't want to say it in front of them because I know when y'all get along, you be talking about how you didn't toe it up before, but you lying, right? Right, I understand. We was young too. All right? But listen, like the officer said, this is what weakens our community. This is what weakens our nation. Because you know what? Then you're defiling the women.
Right.
Okay? Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 24.
I want you to think about this because you want a wife one day? You want a wife one day? Yeah? So if you have a wife, you're gonna want to have children, right? You may have a daughter. So you got to think about what you're doing with somebody else's daughter.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
What you got?
Hast thou daughters?
Uh-huh.
Have a care of their bodies.
So now, for a father, if you got daughters, you got to have a care for their bodies. Read on.
And show not thyself cheerful toward them.
So you know what? So a girl might be like, I like, what's your name again? Adrian? I like Adrian. He's so cute and such and such. And the father talked to Adrian, he'd be like, no, I don't like you. But daddy, I love him. Read that again.
Hast thou daughters? Have a care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful toward them.
So show not thyself cheerful to them. So he say, no, I don't like you. But she got a mama too, right? Maybe you charmed mama, right? Mama think, nah, he's a good kid. I like him, right? Read on.
Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
So the father would be like, what's your intentions with my daughter, Adrian? And then you tell him a lie, because really all you want to do is jump up and down in it right now. Come on, read on.
But give her to a man of understanding.
That's why you stop right now, and you're getting the understanding that you lack. Because in order for us to build up our nation, build up our community, you have to have wise men to take wise women. And then that's going to breed wise what? Children.
Bring it out.
See that? Hold that. Give me Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Let's see if this is what the other nations say about us. Because you said all of y'all, what, Puerto Rican? Okay.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 5.
You do understand that you're actually Israelites of the tribe of Ephraim. That's what the officer explained it to you, right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded.
So now, have y'all ever been to church? You been to church? Do they teach you the laws, commandments, and the statutes of the Most High God? Do they teach you those things? What do they teach you? Let's start there. What do they teach you? About what happens? Okay. So they teach you about what happens if you lay down with somebody that's not your wife? No? He says no. What do they teach you? What's your name again? Elijah. So you say yes. You shake your head yes. What does the pastor teach you about laying down with somebody that don't belong to you?
Punishment.
What punishment? Explain. Don't understand.
I think she said something like, thank you for women. That was to lay down with a man. Man was married already or something like that.
Yeah, but you're not married. So let's deal with your situation. You single. I know you just hopped on that bike. You ready to go now. What they teach you
Saturday.
today?
Every Saturday.
I understand because like I speak Spanish a little bit.
Okay.
But I understand what they're saying a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So I know that.
They ain't made it clear to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna make it clear to you. Read it.
Sorry.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me.
Cause I can see Elijah. He walk around with that brush. I had that brush in my hand when I was young, like the willies, right? Right. Look in the mirror a lot. Like you see these. See, I ain't got that hair no more, you know. But I used to have that hair like that when I was younger. Yeah, that's why you got that brush in your hand, right? How many times you think you brush your hair a day?
A lot.
About 100, at least. Go ahead.
That ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them.
So the commandments that we bringing out are the same commandments that Moses brought out to our forefathers. He said, keep these commandments and do them. Right now we dealing with you at your age dealing with these young women. Read.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding
Right.
in the sight of the nation.
So now, do all the other nations look at the Puerto Ricans and be like, read on?
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Do they say Puerto Ricans are the wisest people on the earth?
Bring it out.
Huh? No, they don't say that. But God said if we keep the commandments, they would say that.
Right.
What do they say? Give me some of the stereotypes about Puerto Ricans that you hear from the other nations.
We talk fast.
They talk fast? What?
The way we talk sometimes.
What else?
Like when we talk, we don't say the R part. There's the R part where your tongue rolls off.
Okay.
They make fun of us and whatnot.
They make fun of you? Okay, what else? Come on.
No, we clean, definitely we clean.
Yeah, what? You clean a lot? What, like your professions? What do you mean? You clean the house a lot? What else? Complain. Puerto Ricans like to complain a lot, huh? What you complaining about? So they're called stereotypes. Okay? Now read that verse again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me,
Read.
that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them.
Read.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation,
Read on.
which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
So, do they say that about Puerto Ricans and black people? Those are some wise people. Or do they have negative stereotypes about us?
Bring it out.
They have negative stereotypes about us, right? You know that we do this to ourselves though, right? Because God said, I'm going to give you statutes to follow. And when you do these things, all the other nations are going to look and be like, y'all some wise and understanding people.
That's right.
Now, let's go back to Sirach 7. Come on, I want y'all to get there. I want y'all to get the understanding. Because if you leave here and defile one of these young women, I want you to understand what you're doing. And I don't want you to get mad and want to swing on somebody if they do that to your sister. You understand? Now, if you keep yourself pure from doing that to another one, I would understand why you would be mad. But you can't be no hypocrite, right? Okay. Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 7 and verse 24. Hast thou daughters?
Read.
Have a care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful toward them.
Read.
Marry thy daughter.
You what?
Marry thy daughter.
No, let her be a baby mama.
Marry thy daughter.
Let her be a thought.
Marry thy daughter.
Let her be somebody's girlfriend.
Marry thy daughter.
You see what the Bible is saying? What you got to do? Marry. Read.
And so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
So thou shalt perform the weighty matter. So now, let's get some steps to this. Give me Exodus 22:16. Because, as the officer said, y'all know sex goes on in high school, right? Right? Stairwell, somebody's car, bathroom, back of the classroom, right? Where else? You see, stories. Janitor left the closet open, right?
The book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her,
right,
he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
So you in high school, junior high, you see a girl that you like. She not engaged, she not promised to nobody. And then you go and you spit game. Adrian come with a little word. Liza come like, you see my waves? Right? And she falls for that. What's your name again? Victor. You like my long hair, don't you? Yeah, I like that. And then she falls for that. And then you take her into one of these places, right? You get your rocks off. Read again.
Verse 16, and if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
So the law says you're supposed to marry her. The laws of God says you're supposed to marry her. Now remember, these same laws said that if we apply them, all the nations around us will be like, look how wise those people are. Now I asked you, are the people looking at us like that today? Absolutely not. We got negative stereotypes, right? Because they'd be like, they make babies, they don't want to take care of them babies. You ever heard white people, white men especially, like, I don't want to take care of your children. I don't like y'all being on welfare. Get a job, I pay taxes and I'm taking care of your children. You ever heard white men say that? Right? But the Bible says if we do what we're supposed to, they would be like, nah, those are some wise and understanding people.
Right.
But instead we hear negative stereotypes. Has your churches addressed that before? Have they taught that to you like we teach it? No? But wait a minute, we're reading out of what? The Bible. Do you have Bibles in your churches? So you got to ask yourself, why your pastor hasn't taught you that? Bring it up. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 22:13. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Because I want Adrian to get this real good while he's thinking about swinging on somebody. I don't want you to have your sister come home and she got a boyfriend. How old is your sister? She older than you or younger? She's younger? Okay. Oh, okay. But still, when she gets a certain age, you know, she's gonna like boys. You know, Lord willing, she likes boys and not girls. Right? So see, that's a whole different thing. Right? Well, you don't see that in your high school? You don't see that in school? You ain't seen no girl couples? You ain't seen no boy couples? You see that? I'm glad Victor's honest. Bring it up.
I haven't seen none of that.
In high school, Victor seen girls going out with girls.
But not my school, none of that.
Okay, read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 13. If any man take a wife and go in unto her.
So now listen, this is why y'all not supposed to be defiling the young women. Read it again.
If any man take a wife.
So now you hold yourself back, Elijah. You say, I'm gonna wait till I'm married, right? Go ahead.
And go in unto her.
So you take a wife, and now it's time for you to have sex with her. You're gonna consummate the marriage. And you go have sex with her, right? Read.
And hate her.
Wait a minute, read again from the top.
If any man take a wife and go in unto her.
So go in unto her to have sex with her, right?
And hate her.
And now you hate her. You didn't have sex with her. Why you hate her? Let's see what the Bible says.
And give occasion of speech against her.
Now you're talking bad about her. Go ahead.
And bring up an evil name upon her.
Calling her names. Read.
And say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid.
Somebody else did her before I got there. And I'm the one that married her. Now you're mad. Now you mad.
You know?
Because she told you, no, I'm a virgin. I ain't never did nobody. Had the white dress. You know, and then when they go get married, they wear the white dress to symbolize purity. Nobody's touched them, right? Read that again.
That's why they wear white.
Read that again.
And if it, verse 13, and if any man take a wife and go in unto her
Read.
and hate her
Right.
and give occasion of speech against
So
her
you mad? You talking? You calling her names? Read.
and bring up an evil name upon her and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid.
So you come in, you say somebody else done been here before. Go ahead.
Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city and the gate. And the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife.
So now listen. The father says, I gave my daughter to Elijah. Go ahead.
And he hated her.
And he hates her. Read.
And lo, he have given occasion of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid.
So Elijah says, man, your daughter's a hoe.
Bring it out.
Okay? Oh, y'all don't talk like that for real though, right? Whore's in the Bible, in case you didn't know. Whore's in the Bible. Okay? Street word hoe. Same thing. You know that, right? Okay. Wait a minute. Hold that. Let's show them. Give me the 23:17. Let me show you. Just so you don't think I'm speaking out of context. Because that's one of the things that, like in Christianity, they like to say, well, you're taking things out of context. All right, read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, and verse 17. There shall be no whore.
Know what?
No whore of the daughters of Israel.
You see that? God said we ain't supposed to be making whores out of our daughters.
Right.
Right? Because then that'll lead to fighting. You want to swing on a brother, right? Go ahead.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor should we have sodomites, meaning homosexuals. Okay, that's why I said the boy, boy, girl, girl. You said you've seen that in high school, right?
All right, let's go back. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22.
Do you have a question so far? Or do you understand what's going on? Okay, read on. Go ahead. Pick up where you was.
Verse 17. And lo, he have given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity.
So now, when you marry the proper way, there will be a token of the daughter's virginity, meaning there will be bloody bed sheets. Who's had sex with you? Now y'all don't want to raise your hands. I got you. You gotta raise your hands. But the spirit is getting convicted. Read on.
And they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. And the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him.
Right. So now, you lied. Then the elders, when we were in our own rulership, when we were keeping the laws the right way, you lied on that man, talking about his daughter wasn't pure, and he got the bed sheets to prove it, then the elders, the judges, going to bring you out. Go ahead.
And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver and give them unto the father of the damsel.
So you're going to have to pay a fine. Read.
Because he hath brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel.
Because you lied on her. Read.
And she shall be his wife, and he may not put her away all his days.
And she going to be your wife. You lied. You brought up a bad name. Now her reputation is tarnished. You got to pay a fine, and she's still your wife. Read.
But if this
no, wait. Your church has never taught you this. Your church has never taught you this is how we destroy our own people.
Bring it
About
out.
defiling our own women. They didn't teach you these things, huh?
Now they will see the treatment of God. We are not black men, we are Israelites. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented. How about you?
make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.